Jai Hind to all. Myself Yogendra Prajapati. Uh, Today I am going to teach the designing of the DFA. This is a very important topic of the theory of automata and formal languages. Today I am going to discuss the basic definition of the DFA and some problem regarding to the um, based on the university examination, and also we take the few problem related to the gate examination. Now start first. What is the DFA? Uh, and as you know that DFA is a deterministic finite automata. Now, what is the meaning of deterministic? Deterministic means the path of the machine are deterministic. Means with the help of the single input, machine can move on the single state. If machine with the help of the single input, machine can move more than two state, then that machine is known as the non-deterministic finite automata. For example, Q0 with the help of the single state, if machine can move on single state Qn, then that type of the machine is known as the deterministic finite automata. Another feature of the deterministic finite automata that deterministic finite automata is a complete machine. Means, what is the meaning of the complete machine? On every state, with the help of the input, all transitions are available. If such kind of the machine are designed, then we can say that this deterministic finite automata is a complete machine. It means over inputs A on Q0 state, with the help of A input, transition is available. On Q1, if with the help of A inputs, transition is available, then that machine is known as the deterministic finite automata. Now, this machine is an incomplete machine because on the Q1 there is no transition available for the input A. If this move on the same state with the help of the A input, it means on A inputs on Q0 transition is available. On A inputs Q1 transition available. Now this machine is known as the deterministic finite automata. So there is the two important features of the deterministic finite automata. First one is a path is defined. Second one is a machine is complete. Now this is the basic definition of the deterministic finite automata. With the help, with different references, there are the main 5 tuple of the deterministic finite automata. Or we can say that there is the 5 main feature of the deterministic finite automata. Q, sigma, lambda, Q naught, and F. Now one by one I explain all things. Now what is the Q? Q is a set of state. In this section, we actually count the number of all states involved into the deterministic finite automata machine. For example, for this problem, what is the capital Q? The total number of states in this, that is Q0 and Q1, that is known as the Q. That is known as the Q. The capital Q for this problem is Q naught and Q1. That's clear. Now we move from the second inputs, that is the alpha, sigma. Or sigma is a set of alphabet, or we can say that set of inputs. For this problem, the set of input is A. It means for this problem, set of input is A. Sigma is the collection of input which is we provide to the machine. Now, two features of the deterministic finite automata. The third input of the finite automata, that is known as the lambda. lambda is known as the transition function. Lambda is known as the transition function of the deterministic finite automaton. Lambda means that is the Q. It means Q naught A, that is known as the Q1. For this problem, Q naught A, we move from Q1. Q naught A move from the Q1. That is known as the transition function. That is known as the transition function. That's clear? What is the another transition function for this problem? Q1A, that is Q1, that is another transition function are available in this finite automaton. It means transition function is a collection of state over inputs, and we check on every inputs which transition are available in a machine can move from one state to another state from the different kind of the input. That's clear? Now the fourth is known as the Q naught. The fourth feature of the deterministic finite automata is known as the Q naught. And Q naught, that is very simple, is known as the starting state of the machine. For example, for this problem, what is the Q naught? Q naught is known as the, that is known as the starting symbol of the deterministic finite automata. And for the symbol representation of the starting symbol is this one. That is the symbolic representation of the Q naught of any deterministic finite automata. That's clear? Now this is the final one. F stand for the accepting state, or F stand for the final state, and it is the subset of the Q. It is a subset of the Q. And the symbolic representation of the final state, any state and double circle. That is the symbolic representation of the final state. Now 2 to power Q is a set of subset that Q and sigma is a union of the epsilon naught. Now this is the brief introduction about the deterministic finite automata. In deterministic, simply 5 tuples and 5 tuple explanation. This one is important. This is initial state, that is the symbolic representation of the final state. That is the transition function of this particular machine, and Q naught is a initial state. Now this is the basic definition of the deterministic finite automata. Now we move how to design the deterministic finite automata with different problem which is asked gate examination and university examination. We take the very first example. Design a DFA that all string can accept it. Start with A over input A comma B. It means design a DFA that all string start with A. When we design any DFA, what is the approach when we solve the finite automata? The first approach, we design a minimum length string and design the finite automata. Now the problem is our string is starting with A. What is the minimum length string is A, and what is the behavior of this string? A, and so on. It means we design a finite automata, that finite automata accepts such kind of this string that start from A and over input comma A comma B. It means that is string start AB, ABB, ABA, BB. This is also such type of this string can also accept from the given finite automata. So what is the minimum length string? The minimum length string is A. Then we design the minimum length string finite automata. Now start from initial state, that is the initial state of the finite automata, and we move A and move from the Q1 and machine, that is your final state. And that machine always start from A. And what is the next step? Complete the machine. We design the minimum length string finite automata, and next step, complete the machine. What is the meaning of the complete machine? For every input A and B on every state, transition is available. If such kind of the condition are complete, then that machine is known as the complete machine. Now, what is the condition? Machine start with A. It means machine cannot start B. When B, then we move dead states. That's clear. After that, when we move on dead state, either A or B are come, there is no issue. It means that two states are complete, and we check machine start from A. We move here and check if this machine are complete. No. On this state, we check the transition of A and the transition of B. If machine start from A, after that it's come A or B, then our condition are satisfied. It means that is the finite automata that always start from A. Okay, that is the deterministic finite automata. And what is the transition function of this deterministic finite automata? That is very easy. Q0A move to Q1. That is the first transition function of this finite automata. What is the Q0B and what is the QD stand for the dead state? When machine move on the dead state, then no option from reach to the final state. And what is the QD? A, that is QD, and QDB, that is again QD. This is the transition function of this particular deterministic finite automata from only this state and this state. We can also design, generate the transition function of the given finite automata. Q1A, that is Q1, and Q1B, that is Q1. Now, this is the complete transition function for this particular problem, and this is the solution of the problem. Now, for the better understanding, we move to the another example. Yes, design a DFA that a set of all string can be accepted and end that end A over input A comma B. The first problem, a string start with A, and the second problem, that is the second problem, and the string in this problem, a string end with B. It means what is the approach are the same. What is the minimum length of the string? That is A. And what is the A, B? This is the another problem. B, B, A. This is the another problem. It means string always end with A. In starting, there is no condition. A string can start from B also, and a string can also start from A. But the condition is string is always end with A. It means the last word is A. It means that is B, A, B, 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 A, A. Some kind of this string are accept to our deterministic finite automata. Now, what is the smallest string? Again, A. Now, we are going to design. What is the first step? We design the initial step. And what is the input? Input is your A. And now, this is the Q1, and that is your final step. Now, that's this finite automata end with A. And what is the next step? The next step that complete this deterministic finite automata. It means it means we check the transition for the B, A is available. It means machine can start from B also. But the condition is machine always end with A. Notes. Now this state is complete. We move from here. If A is any times, then move from the self state. If B come, then we move from here. Then this finite automata always end with A. When on final state B come, move to the initial state and rotate from the initial state, and when come A, machine move to the final state. It means that finite automata solve our problem that string end with A always. And similarly, we design the transition function of this finite automata. This is the this is the solution for this given problem. We can design another finite automata for the same solution. We check. Now here is A, Q1, and here is B. Now it is okay. It is the same things. Now when B, this one is a final state. When B, Q2, and here is a B, and when A, that is end from the final state. The same problem can be solved two different kind of the machine. That is the beauty of the deterministic finite automata. This from this machine, the same problem can be solved. Machine always end with A. Machine always end with B. There is two solutions are available. But according to the machine always the minimum state. So this machine have the better performance. This machine has the lower performance. Because in this machine we take the three different steps, and for this machine we take the two different steps, and the same type of the problem are solved. Okay. Now we move from the next problem for how to designing the deterministic finite automata. Design a DFA that all string can be accepted even number of A. Even number of A. Even number of A over inputs 0, 1. What is the even and what is the odd? Now, what is the minimum length string? A, or it is accepted A, and you know very well that it means such kind of the string are accepted by the finite automata. My main target, we design the minimum length string finite automata and complete the machine. Now A, this one is also accepted. B, A, this one is also even length of the A are accepted the finite automata. Now design Q0, A, Q1 and Q2. 2A are accepted, or 4A are accepted, or 6A are accepted. Now complete the machine. Now any number type of the B, machine can start from B, machine is accepted. This state is complete. Now here for the B, again no problem because condition are applied on the A. For this, again 2A are accepted. When third A are accepted, move to from here. 2A, 3, 4 and 5th. Now 2A, 3, 4. Yes. Now if A come on this state, now check it. 2A, 3, then 4A accepted, 5th not accepted, 6A accepted, now accepted. It means 2A accepted, 4A accepted, 6A accepted and so on. It means our problem are complete, and here is a machine still are not complete. We check the transition from the P. Now check machine are complete or not. From this state A or B transition are available. From this state B transition, A transition are available. From this state B and A transition are available. It means this machine are complete and my target are achieved. Even number of A are accepted of this given finite automata. Okay, we move from the another example. We analyze that all type of the problem are solved on a single approach. Single approach means we design or we think the minimum length string, design the finite automata and complete the machine. That is the single approach by which all type of the designing of the finite automata can be solved. Even GATE examination problem can also solve this kind of the approach. We move from the another problem, and this problem is also solved with the same approach, and problem is different. Now what is the problem? A substring A, B, over input A and B. What is my approach? We think the minimum length string. It means A, B, and here is any string can come. It means we design for this string and complete the machine, no issue. And A, B is a substring of the given problem. It means further any kind of the string can come after A, B, any kind of the string can come, no issue. Now let us start to designing such kind of the problem. Now it is A, Q1, now this is A, and that is the Q2, now this is B, and this is the Q3. Yes. Now A, B. What is the next step? Complete the machine. And when we are going to complete the machine, we check it is not disturb A and B. Now start from here. On this state, on Q0, A transition are available. It means we check the transition of B. Very simple. B. B. Problem is remain same. No disturbance of A, B, and state Q0 are complete. Now state Q1. On Q1, A transition are available. We think the transition of the B. There is a two option. First, we self loop. Second, we move from here. If we draw this self loop, then B problem are different. It means self loop are not allowed on Q1 state. We move from here. B and many times B, then B problem are not disturbance. It means our string again A, B are accepted for this problem, and these two states are complete. Now move from this state Q2. On Q2, B transition is available, A transition is not available. Now if we move A, now A, B and this is the final state. It means that state is also complete. And after A, B, any kind of string can come, A and B. Then string are accepted. And check it. This is your final state. This is your final machine by which we design the deterministic finite automata. Check once again, this one is correct or not. If it is not correct, then move from here to here. Yes, it is correct one. Now we move from the another example. We take design a DFA that can string start with A and end with B, or string start with A and end with B. It means that string cannot start from B and string cannot end with A. String always end with B and string always start with A. It means there is two condition. On starting condition on starting state condition are given, and in ending condition also condition are given. Now what is the minimum length string? AB, or string start with A, end with B. Okay. Now A, B, B, or string start with A, end with B. It means this one and this one is a fixed, and in between any kind of the A can occur or any kind of the B can be occur. That is our condition. Now what is the minimum length string is? A and B. Now let us start to solve such kind of the problem. On Q0, Q1, that string start with A, and a string cannot start with B. It means QD start here, and string end with B. It means here if A can come, then move from here. If string on B, sorry, now for the better understanding, on the next lecture I will take the more example related to the GATE examination. This problem we will discuss in the next lecture.